about to witness a human hurricane, and her name is Heather Armstrong, the notorious leader of the International Plasma Ring, famously known as the Impaler, is completely losing her mind. We are talking about a full-blown, terrifying meltdown that threatens to leave a trail of bodies in its wake. The Armstrong sibling rivalry has officially reached a boiling point, and the collateral damage is going to be astronomical. Are you prepared for the absolute chaos that is about to unfold? Let us set the stage for this monumental disaster. Heather Armstrong is a woman who demands absolute loyalty and absolute control. She runs a ruthless international criminal syndicate, and she does not take kindly to insubordination, especially from her own flesh and blood. So imagine her absolute blood-curdling fury when she discovers that her brother, Joey Armstrong, has been conducting secret back-channel meetings with Police Chief Elon Hawthorne. Yes, you heard that right. Joey has been secretly negotiating with the top cop in town to establish a protective compromise for the powerful Dupree family. To Heather, this is not just a misstep. This is an unforgivable, catastrophic betrayal of their criminal empire. How could Joey sleep with the enemy? The tension is palpable as Heather storms into the casino. This is Joey's sanctuary, his private domain, but Heather treats it like a war zone. Picture the scene: the flashing lights of the slot machines, the oblivious gamblers, and Heather, practically vibrating with lethal rage, marching straight into Joey's private back office. She does not knock. She does not hesitate. She kicks the door open and unleashes a tirade of epic proportions. The sheer venom in her voice as she confronts him about his secret meetings with Elon Hawthorne is enough to send shivers down anyone's spine. Can Joey possibly talk his way out of this one? Heather is not just there to yell. She is there to deliver a deadly ultimatum. We all know that investigative journalist Smitty has been a massive thorn in Heather's side. His relentless pursuit to expose the red market and the Impaler has made him target number one. But Joey, trying to play the peacemaker and protect Martin Richardson's political career, has been actively blocking Heather from eliminating Smitty. Well, Heather has officially had enough. She looks Joey dead in the eye and declares that if he continues to stand in her way, if he does one more thing to protect Smitty, she will personally wipe out Vanessa McBride and her children. Yes, Deanna and Donnell are now directly in the crosshairs of a serial killer. Will Joey risk the woman he loves for the sake of a journalist? What on earth is Joey going to do? This is the ultimate heartbreaking dilemma. On one hand, he has his blood, his sister, the only family he truly has left who understands the dark, twisted legacy of their sexist, ruthless father. On the other hand, he has Vanessa, who looks at him with those naive, loving eyes, completely oblivious to the monster standing in front of her. Joey has been desperately trying to build a legitimate life with Vanessa to be the good man she believes he is. But Heather is dragging him right back into the gutter. He is trapped in a suffocating corner. Blood versus love. Darkness versus light. Which side will Joey ultimately choose? Now, you might be wondering, why doesn't Joey just turn Heather in? Why does he let her dictate the terms? This is where the brilliant, sinister writing of Beyond the Gates truly shines. Heather holds the ultimate trump card. The secret of Doug McBride. We all know the horrifying truth that Joey was deeply involved in the events that led to Doug's demise and Kenny's murder. We watched Joey burn that damning letter Doug left behind, the one that explicitly blamed Joey for his death. But secrets in Fairmont Crest never stay buried, do they? Heather knows. She knows exactly what Joey did, and she is using the ghost of Doug McBride as an invisible chain around Joey's neck. How long can Joey keep this explosive secret from Vanessa? The irony of this entire situation is almost too much to bear. Deanna McBride is already executing her own psychological warfare against Joey, completely unaware that her life is currently being used as a bargaining chip by an international crime boss. Deanna is ordering Tuscany wine, bringing up her father's pins, and trying to make Joey squirm with guilt. But while Deanna thinks she is playing a clever game of chess, Heather is ready to flip the entire board and set it on fire. If Heather decides to pull the trigger on her threat, Deanna's petty revenge plot will turn into a literal fight for survival. Will Deanna inadvertently push Joey over the edge, forcing him to succumb to Heather's demands? As if the casino drama was not enough, Heather is fighting battles on multiple fronts, and she is losing her patience everywhere. Let us shift our focus to the incredibly handsome, deeply troubled Andre Richardson. Andre has a dark, mysterious past from his time in Europe, a past that involves a highly compromising photo and a dangerous connection to Heather. Heather has been relentlessly stalking him, sending him anonymous gifts, and luring him to hotel rooms. She wants him under her thumb. She wants to use him. But Andre is fighting back. He is constantly rejecting her advances, refusing to be her pawn, and desperately trying to protect his marriage. How much longer can Andre push away a woman who kills for sport? Every time Andre tells Heather no, every time he walks away from her seductive blackmail attempts, her ego takes a massive hit. Heather is not a woman who is used to being rejected. She is the Impaler. She commands an international syndicate. Yet, this photographer refuses to bow down to her. This constant rejection from Andre is only fueling the raging inferno inside her. She is already pushed to the brink by Joey's betrayal with Elon Hawthorne, and Andre's defiance is the match that is going to ignite the powder. Heather is a wounded, furious animal right now, and an angry impaler is a deadly impaler. Who will be the first victim to feel the wrath of her bruised ego? And where is Dani Dupree in all? Oh, the sheer tragic irony of Dani's situation. While her husband is literally fighting off a serial killer to protect their marriage, Dani is drowning in a sea of guilt over her secret elevator hookup with her ex-husband, Bill Hamilton. Dani is so consumed by her own messy, self-destructive drama that she has absolutely no idea that a lethal predator is circling her family. Let us not forget, Dani actually sat down and had mimosas with Heather. Dani invited the Impaler to stay in town. If Dani only knew the immense, life-threatening danger she has welcomed into her orbit, she would drop the Bill drama in a heartbeat. When will the blindfold finally fall from Dani's eyes? The pieces are all moving into place for a catastrophic showdown. We have Joey Armstrong backed into an impossible corner, forced to choose between his sister's blackmail over Doug's death and the lives of Vanessa, Deanna, and Danelle. We have Police Chief Elon Hawthorne thinking he has secured a compromise, completely unaware that he has just unleashed Heather's ultimate fury. We have Smitty, blindly pursuing his journalistic integrity, stepping right into the crosshairs of a sniper rifle. And we have Andre, bravely but foolishly defying a woman who holds his darkest secret. The tension is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Who is going to break first? As we look ahead to the next episodes, the anticipation is absolutely agonizing. Heather Armstrong has drawn a line in the sand. The ultimatum has been delivered. She has promised to wipe out Vanessa and her children if Smitty is not silent. Will Joey find a way to outsmart the smartest criminal in the DMV? Will he finally confess the truth about Doug McBride to Vanessa to strip Heather of her leverage? Or will he succumb to the darkness, sacrificing Smitty to save the woman he loves? And what about Andre? Will Heather turn her lethal attention to Dani just to punish him for his constant rejections? One thing is absolutely certain. Fairmont Crest will never be the same. The secrets are too big, the threats are too real, and the players are too desperate. Every single decision made from this point forward will have life or death consequences. Make sure you have your tissues and your stress balls ready, because Beyond the Gates is about to take us on the wildest, most heart-stopping ride of the season. We will be right here to break down every single shocking twist and devastating turn. Until next time, stay safe, trust no one, and keep watching the gates.